I have challenged myself, and honestly, I don't know why I put myself through this type of stuff. But first, let's go pick up my mother-in-law from the airport and I'll explain myself.
Hi, I'm Pau, a 33-year-old artist who believed that living a beige life was the way to fit in. Now, I'm on a mission to find my way back to creativity. I've been crocheting for a year now, and when I sit down to do it, it's like I hear a choir of angels singing from heaven. It's like everything goes quiet for a second, but for some reason, I've never done anything for my husband during this year. It never even crossed my mind. I was a little scared that I wasn't going to be able to take my crochet hook with me because sometimes some places don't let you travel with your knitting needles or crochet hooks. So, yeah, I was a little bit scared that I wasn't going to be able to travel with it, but we're clear. Now we're just waiting for the bus. We're going to hop on it and hopefully be able to crochet a little bit on the bus because I tend to get a little bit dizzy. So we'll see. So to show him how much I love him, I decided to make him a scarf. I had enough time to do it. 3 hours by bus, 2 hours waiting at the airport should be enough time, right? So remember how I told you that every time I crochet, it's like a choir of angels is singing? Well, this time it felt like an auctioneer was in my head, and my hands just couldn't keep up. It felt like everything around me was on fire. It was chaos. So, turns out I'm not the fastest at crocheting, but I'm getting there. At least I made progress in those 4 hours, and now I just have to finish it so my husband can have his scarf for this time of year, especially for right now that we're gonna go see a lot of parades and stuff at night. He will for sure need his scarf. So I've got work to do. But first, let's go get something to eat. I didn't finish the scarf in 5 hours, but we'll leave that project aside for a while and enjoy this Día de Muertos celebrations. All the colors and textures everywhere are an overstimulation of the senses, and I feel like we're inside a kaleidoscope at all times. And 1,000 shapes, colors, flavors, smells are rushing through all of our senses at high speed. But now it was time to sit down for a second and reflect on the year, which, like the celebrations, is about to end.
It's so warm out here. I've been working in the studio all day and I'm freezing. But yeah, I think I needed this 5 minutes in the sun. Lately, life has been giving me like this hidden messages. Not so hidden, but these messages that I already know the path that I want to follow. But for some reason, for the past couple of years, I've been like having this inner conflicts with myself, telling myself that this wasn't the path that I really wanted. And for some reason, I started like following the yellow brick what? The yellow brick road. And then I took some detours, thinking that wasn't the road that I wanted for myself. If you've ever moved from your country or your city of birth to another city or to another country, you will understand this. When you stay in the place where you were born and surrounded by the people that you grew up with, you tend to fit like a piece of a puzzle in this people's circle. So you tend to be Bla's sister, Bla's daughter, Bla's friend from high school. And when you move to another place, you realize, or at least I realized, that I wasn't part of any puzzle anymore. So now I had to like deconstruct and rebuild myself and take like the pieces that I wanted to keep from like my past life and build new ones for this new life. So for the past couple of years, I've been trying to find where I want to fit in and how I want to do it. And I think 2025 was the year where I really found my place, found my voice, found what I want to share and what I'm meant to be. At least for now. I don't know, maybe in a couple of years I'm gonna change my mind, but that's just part of life. So, I'm really grateful now that we're in November and it's always the time to be grateful, but you get it. I feel like I'm really grateful for 2025. A lot of my questions have been answered this year. So, yeah, I wanted to share that with you now that I'm having this couple of minutes in the sun, because honestly, I'm freezing in there. So, what are you grateful for this 2025? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments, okay? Bye.
Now that I've poured my heart out for you, it's time to go out again, because my mother-in-law didn't come all this way just to sit in the living room and talk. So we went to the streets of Atlisco, one of the towns that has stolen my heart in recent years, with all these little pieces of art everywhere. Which reminded me that I have another piece half finished. It feels good to think that after several years of exploring different paths, I've finally found the one that's right for me.